buddy Robert Urich. That was fun. It's better we're over here.
Much better.
I couldn't concentrate with the seagulls.
The birds.
The birds. I've got all
everywhere.
sorts of sound effects. They got me this new machine this week. See, I got this.
Ooh, that's scary.
Isn't that?
Wow.
Yeah, I've got all sorts of things.
Frighten the children at
whenever
home.
you feel like it, press any button you want.
can't,
Yeah, anything you want. But go ahead, try one.
I can't read
Try
that.
one. It doesn't matter. Whatever you do.
Just water wherever I go.
But you don't do that sound until the commercials. Now I'm going to have to hold it in until the commercial. Anyway, stop that. Anyway, most of you first saw my next guest as the newsreader on the Today Show. She went on to co-host the show. Then she went on to motherhood. And now she's the anchor of the syndicated television show Inside Edition. She's beautiful, she's smart, and she's here. Please welcome Deborah Norville.
Go ahead. Whoa, this is cool.
It's fun. I got toys for everyone. You want to play with the machine?
Can I tell you, I started getting motion sickness watching your interview. It was nothing you said, but the shot was going like this, and I was.
It was a real
were you guys
boat.
doing that? I was
very
just sitting there going back and forth
It's
and back
good.
and forth.
You know what? A lot of people, as you know, you want to inform your viewers.
Yes.
Some people want to entertain their viewers. If I could just get them a little nauseous, I think I'm doing my job.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Howie Mandel six-sack.
We're trying to sell. We're always trying to sell.
Can I push?
Go
it?
ahead. Do whatever you like.
Oh, this is for my son.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't even have to ask you any questions. Just have fun with the toy. Oh my God. Now you pulled out too fast. Now we're in trouble. Fine, Deborah. You
This is great.
great.
I want one of these machines.
This is in lieu of guests. I can just sit here and entertain.
You know what? You never know. I did a radio show when I left the Today Show.
Right.
And I did it from home, and I had I had one button, and it was just the disconnect button. But if I would have had a machine like this,
then you know what? You wouldn't even have to show up.
I wouldn't have had to be there. It would just
I got
be
a whole world.
And I had a toddler at home. I could have just put the machine there, put the baby there, let him goo all over it, make noises for 3 hours.
Now, how do you do that? How do you do that? With you're producing, you're a journalist, you're a mom. How do you do all that?
Because I'm a woman.
I noticed.
I'm glad we got a lot of ladies here. No, I mean, you think about it. You ladies on...
I understand, because so am I. People don't know that about me. Hear me roar.
Do you really? You got a roar on there?
I got
a... no, it's like women are, I think, wired differently than men, and we are...
I should hope so.
Hopefully, yes, indeed. That's why we have the babies, and you just, go out and growl and slay the dragons or whatever. But we're able to do... That's what men do.
You have a dragon problem where you live?
No. We may.
I've never slayed a dragon. I've never have, I swear to you.
Really?
Never.
Oh.
But women can handle more than men.
But women can do everything. I mean, I can sit at home and I can be watching a television program, looking at catalogs, thinking about what I may, want to order for Christmas shopping, looking at the photo albums and putting pictures in, from the last trip or whatever, and having a conversation with my husband, and he's looking at me like, can't you just watch the TV show? Can't you just relax and watch the TV show? I'm like, if I only sat here and watched a television show, when would the photos go in the album? When would I be able to order anything? When would any of this other stuff get done? If I'm going to sleep. So women have been doing, like on your computer.
So we do nothing. You don't need us. Is that what you're saying?
We need you. We do need you.
Yes.
But we need you to understand.
That's all you need us for? Just
to understand. That's it. Am I right? Am I right? And that's why you're happily married and you have that beautiful little baby, because you
25
understand.
years. And when she also does all those things you're talking about, and did the tile work in our bathroom. So, women
tile
can do anything.
I love it.
Yeah, and tunes the cars, once a month.
You're kidding.
Oh, no, she does all that
Does
stuff.
she have her personal palm sander? I have one.
Oh, yes, we have palm sanders. We have a whole
Her own
set
electric
of
drill?
power tools.
My wife built
His
a
and hers.
suspension bridge about 2 years ago.
She made this shirt, by the way. She made it, and the jeans also.
But I wove this
But you
cloth.
are handy. I read that when you started out, you didn't have any money, and you were an
I was
anchor
so
in Atlanta,
poor.
and you were making your own clothes?
I did. I would go to the remnant counter. I didn't have enough money to... I was making $150 a week, working 5 days a week as a reporter. And I would go to the remnant counter, the sale, the little odd lots.
Right.
And I would buy only low-price fabric, and I would buy enough to buy 3 blouses at once, and I would cut out 3 blouses at once, and I would make 3 shirts, and that would be my TV wardrobe.
Really?
Yeah. If I couldn't
you made
have
your
sewn...
own clothes.
Yeah.
I think that's fascinating.
Absolutely.
I made these slacks.
I could tell.
Yes.
That's why you're sitting behind the desk.
That's why I have a desk. That's right. But right after the show, I'm off to Fabricland.
You know what? You actually had some really cool jeans on when you said hi earlier.
Yes.
They were really cool. They were Levi's, but they were you know, the white part was silver. They were awesome.
They're really nice.
Yeah, you should wear those on TV. I mean, these are very nice.
Thank you. I was wearing my
your
shiny pants.
Shiny jeans.
Yes.
They were cool.
Well, thank you very much. You know a lot about fashion and stuff. You were like a junior miss. You have to know. Weren't you a junior miss?
I was I was not America's Junior Miss. I was in the America's Junior Miss program.
You were? I think we have a picture of that.
Do you really?
We have a picture.
Oh,
Take a look at
word.
this. Take a look at this picture.
Deborah Norville, Dawson High School.
That's you. That's all we have.
I'm glad you got rid of that freeze. That is, look at that. It's, have an idea? oh my God, she has a needle.
Now we're seeing commercials.
On the commercial. Well, yeah, we won't go back to that freeze. It's just God's way of saying you shouldn't have shown that picture of me.
Why? Really? Did I?
But Debbie Norville, Dalton, Georgia, Dalton High School.
Well, let's talk about it. We'll talk about that, and we'll talk about all different things. I want to talk about your husband. I want to talk about your kids, and I got some more questions and more sound effects. We'll be back with more of Deborah Norville right after this.
Still to come, Howie Mandel Show. Today, Howie's guests are new Love Boat captain and television icon Robert Urich, Inside Edition's beautiful and intelligent anchor Deborah Norville, and still to come, For Your Love's fabulous Dee Dee Pfeiffer, plus baby gadget guru Candace Garvey. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Howie.
Okay, I'm back with Deborah Norville and Robert Urich. I just want to say,
Great music.
that was a party, wasn't it?
Yeah, really.
You missed it at home, but we was dancing.
There's a man over there needs chiropractic help, I think.
Really? What did you do to him?
I didn't do anything to him, but he had some major moves going on.
He did?
Yeah.
It's amazing. You have really, I want to tell you this personally, you have bounced back incredibly from, because your book, you had that great book about bouncing back, and obviously you told everybody you were in a Great Depression after you left NBC.
Yeah.
And it's just amazing. You're really inspirational in how you've come back from that.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, what happened to me at NBC was very public and on national television, but it's really not that different in my idea of where I thought I was going life-wise, being shaken up from having an illness, having a death in the family. It's all your vision of where you thought you were going has just suddenly been shattered. And I think all any of us need to do is kind of get back in touch with who we are, what's really important, what really matters to us, and try to make our next group of decisions in accordance with that. And I've tried to do that.
But you talk about you don't know where it's going to send you, but I was
know.
reading in an article that there was kind of a metaphor for you. There was like a beautiful moment on television where Jane kind of handed...
And you never know it until you're looking back on things. When the big transition happened on Today, and Jane was sort of passing the torch over to me, she gave me her alarm clock. Turns out the clock was broken.
Right, but that was, Barbara Walters had given it to her? Or?
And she had given something similar. I think it was a different clock, but yeah, she'd sort of, you know, done the same
And
thing.
the
given her
clock
a
never worked?
Clock was broken.
So you knew
stuck
it
on 122 or something. No, it wasn't a dirty trick.
No?
I mean, she was very apologetic about it. She said, I'm so sorry it's broken. It broke on the way to San Francisco in the earthquake, and I never had a chance to get it fixed.
Oh.
But, you know, it was kind of, you know.
A little sign.
Another sign,
but you
maybe.
can see, hindsight is always 20/20.
20/20,
But now,
yeah.
11 seasons of Inside Edition?
Yeah, I've been there 3.5 years. The show's now in its 11th season.
Oh, wow.
And we're kicking.
Well, you are. A couple of Emmy nominations.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
everything.
You know that thing you talk about planning, you don't expect something to happen, and
Absolutely.
then your whole life changes. There's an
Lord
old
knows.
Yiddish saying that goes, if you want to make God laugh, make plans.
That's so true.
You know?
I love that. And you're Yiddish.
And
it's
I'm
so
not,
fluent.
It's so fabulous, wasn't it? Howie,
was.
you want to make God laugh, make plans.
It's a good saying.
right.
I'm going to live by it. I got you a little something. I wanted to get you a little something.
For me?
Yeah, take a look at
This is what
that.
he got me.
I got you hush
You got
puppies.
shoes.
You get hush puppies, and I
Oh
got
my
you.
God, this
'cause I
is
read
great, and it works.
It works. It's a little
It's
alarm
a Howie
clock.
clock.
That does work.
It's wonderful.
Isn't that great? Enjoy that.
I will.
We're going to stick around, and everybody's going to still have a good time. Deborah
that's
Norville, Inside Edition. Check your local listings. Next, I have Dee Dee Pfeiffer, For Your Love. We'll see you in a minute.
That's great.